Hello folks, I'm the Red Red, this is our Adventure Guild, and I'm not quite sure what was happening last we left up. I think we had sent... was it the Rose Garden? Out on a more difficult than average mission, and they survived. Pretty sure it was the Rose Garden. In any case, our next ones up are the Guardians. Before that, let's take a little jaunt to the tavern and buy the Riders a round of drinks. I also want to go and say... Misasa's good. Paula, is there anyone you don't get along with in your party? No, there is. You are perfectly fine with everyone. Then... sorry, relation ascending. You don't particularly get along with Alan. Your acquaintances, but you're just... For a long time recently, you've been awkward. So, I'm gonna say... Grand meal. Paula. And... oh. Alan's off doing something. You know what? Let me just look among people that are here then. Slade... Do you get along with your team leader? No, you don't. Let's just do a generous meal. And get something a little there. Just want to make more use of that. Our assignments are... more or less assigned? Is there a... There's no party that's particularly... Well... Yeah. We'll send you guys off. First is a dangerous hunt. And that'll be... probably not Nova. I think Wesley will have higher endurance. And... well, Nova probably does. Let's throw Brad in there. Zachary. Actually... the extras. You lot here. Yeah, throw me in there. Gather resources. Endurance and dexterity. Brad's going to definitely be one of those. Safe hunting. You can send Priscilla, sure, and take Slade with you. And I guess we don't have the people to go after that tree yet, but we'll figure it out. You guys are all good, which means that we want to hunt this target. This particular one with the Guardians. Hunting down a young dragon. Get plenty of keys and shovels. Then we're next going to take potions. We don't need the freedom of movement. I'll take the defense, and I'll take plenty of health potions. That looks like a good supply. Blessings of prosperity, sure. And I doubt we have anything to upgrade your tools. This Curious of the Champion, actually. No, we don't have the ancient armor to upgrade that. The Elderwood bow is not upgradable, so yeah, let's go off on this quest. Guardians have such good gear that we're unlikely to have to wait around and have them fine-tune it. so we got out much faster than usual. Ooh, an event that I haven't seen. The adventurers stumbled upon a giant deposit of obsidian ore. While extracting it would require significant effort, mining the entire rock would provide the guild with abundant resources to enhance the equipment of its adventurers. Yeah. The adventurers began mining the vein, but as soon as the first pickaxe struck, the ground rumbled. The giant rock of obsidian unexpectedly sprung to life, revealing itself as a giant obsidian golem. Well, it's radiating an aura. All allies in a one-tile radius gain 20 damage resist plus 20% damage reduction. Wait, hold on. All allies in a one-tile radius gain 20% damage reduction, but why do you have so many stacks of damage reduction? Go ahead, Paula. Haste the party. And tell Elan to move. And that's your turn. Alyssa, do you really have... Yeah, you have a whole nother slot here, too. Alyssa, I want them to come into range. Wanderer, the same thing. You're not going to reach them. They're not going to be... Ugh. Donovan, go ahead and give us physical protection, because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's physical damage that they do. And that's like literally their only attack. So after that, we're gonna give... Let's do Revelation. Elan, again, let them come to us. And Eric, you're the same. He took a debuff there. The big golem. It's your debuff. Holy resistance. And you no longer have the piles upon piles of... I'm guessing that was just a bug with how he spawned in. He, for some reason, got everyone's benefits. But it's, like, not at all intentional. Darkness can blind for a turn. You can drop a black hole. There. What are your strength and weaknesses? You're weak to ice, so... Alyssa, go ahead, step up here. You know what? Before doing that, spend the extra point, because I believe if I spend that point, I'll be locked into where you're moving. And I'd much rather be able to make the decision. If we go here, I'm doing like 9 to whatever damage. That's even less. Although we can just Elemental Fury. Why are you shaking? What shook you there? Wander, come up here. I'm gonna say Earth Dance 2. And then... Dragon Strike this way? And... Key Strike... you. Elan, you can come around here and drop this Holy Cross like here. You also, like, what's up with these enemies that they are just tanking our bravery? Eric, you're not gonna get any better than that. Go ahead and chain attack wherever we can. Go ahead, step over here. And then put up your magical shield. Paula, give us a Song of Valor. And give us the dancing song. And like all of your songs give some amount of bravery. Let me go running up here and put this angel. Actually, I want to do some kind of... No, put the angel here. Angel's gonna blast a couple of these. I'm guessing it's just the sheer mass of them and the fact that we did so little damage was what was freaking everyone out. You Winding Snake Strike through. And then you Evading Jump through it, pulls it out of row with everyone else, so Alyssa can drop lightning on it. Lon will keep smacking this at every opportunity. Alyssa... Weaken the big guy. I'm seeing Yolen's gonna attack Wander. Ah! Alyssa's getting hit. Eric here. I don't think you have any good angles to use any of these strikes. You've already used both of your one-offs. You guys are weak to ice. I was to say... Come around... Oh. Can you teleport through? Get me ice here. Which will kill one more of them. And then we can spend the bravery and get a big slash on you. Elon, and oh, the ice won't work for you because nothing's lined up in such a way without being able to hit. But I can say... Oh. Ah, there we go. That's one kill. That's another one. There we go. And then we can just say, like, ice here. I think that should be fine. I don't rely on you too much, but you're just that damn reliable, Eric. Go ahead. Give us this attack song. Get the angelic song. And then take a stealth jump to like here. If I have you opening strike, I can then kill you in one. And then sure, I'll step up closer to you. You... Wow. Okay. Can you reach the big guy? No, but you can step here, spend one more, and you do like true damage. Playing Nausea has affected my speech pattern. I'm talking like SQ, that Valley Girl accent, adding like to everything. You can get... No, you can't get stunned. Go ahead and... Oh yeah, I forgot. Elan, you just do tons and tons of stuff. Eric can come up and get me a big ol' hit. Angel's up next. You're not gonna kill it in one, so don't spend that. The bravery. Stunning a couple of people. Paula, jeez, you just don't. Go ahead and throw a haste over on these ones. I probably shouldn't have used that. That does eat up a lot of... The Overwatch does eat up a lot of bravery. Go ahead, opening strike. Wait, what? Don't... I'm doubly confused. One, I thought he had the rooted, which, like, the can't be moved thing. Apparently I was wrong there, and that's okay. But the other one was, why did he fly off in that direction? Receiving guidance. Go ahead and step over there. Wow. Not enough for the kill. Please, no more. Wait, what? Did Alyssa fail because of her shaken? Well, Wanderer takes it down. Good job. A good chunk of obsidian ore. Wanderer, sure, you can do it. Now we're just looking for a dragon. I don't see anything over there. We got into our extra fight already. So I'm not inclined to get into any more. That looks like the dragon down there, yes. Hello. You know what? Elan could do that. Same level as Wanderer. Go ahead and lockpick the chest. And you know what, Paula, you'll do that one. What's a mobility? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and camp. Get us a satisfying meal. Alyssa, prepare a spell. We have 6 more points, so you can get us a performance. And yeah, you've got that. Yeah, there's a chance this character skips their turn. Any death blow will kill Alyssa right now, so she has to stay far, far away from everything. Wander, everyone likes Paula, so it doesn't really matter who encourages her. Exhausted. Legs feel like they're gonna fall off. Oh. Dragon leapt out at us. Okay, Paula, give us this, the haste. And I honestly want to intercept these things a little. I'm going to say... Actually, we could just use that last little bit of bravery. Wyverns coming in. Wonder if you come here, just turn on Flurry Blows, switch to Earth Stance, you opening strike that one, and then you give it another good strike. It's dead. Okay, get us group heal. And then protection from... Oh, you know what? No. Spend just a little more bravery. Get us protection from fire. And then step out of that fire. Or actually... step around like that. Elon, okay, so you guys are weak to lightning, as are you. Yeah, as I was saying, you're going to have to, I mean, you're just gonna have to do it. Go ahead and drop lightning on this one. He's going to follow up. Ooh. The big dragon followed up there. Let's go ahead and... Okay, the health potions give physical resistance. Let's drink a... Or the physical resistance. The protection potions that I was looking at drink... Darkness is surrounding me. I mean, yeah, you're a witch. That's sort of your shtick, isn't it? Let's go ahead. Teleport here. Again, you are weak to lightning. Go ahead. Hit that one as hard as you can. Chain attack misses. I'm going to say I want to kill one of them. Anything we can take off the field is one less source of damage for us. Young Dragon is going to bite. Easy to feel safe with you around. Paula... Go ahead. Dancing Song. Get the Steadfast Song. And then get Wanderer to stand the ground. Because Wanderer... I'll turn this on. And is going after the dragon. Put some bleeding on it. Go ahead, make another attack. And then, yeah, one more. Plenty of damage on it. Elan, you want to first restore yourself? And then Healing Touch. I then going to Lightning here. It does. So this tile looks empty, but the dragon does extend into it. I was confused for a moment why Elan was able to attack it despite having a sword and shield, so not having the extra range of the great sword, or the potential extra range, I should say, because not all of them have it. Go ahead, get me big swipe here. Let it counter, and then you counter that. And you can spend just a little bit of bravery finishing it off. And I'm gonna say that will be your whole turn. Go ahead, Donovan, step up and put an angel right there. You should also step out of that. and lightning. Huh. Mist. Darkness. Slow hits enemies only. Seeker, Soul Steel. Can I freeze the dragon? No. It was worth a try. Well, that was a lot going on. Don't counter. Paula. Let's start with a soothing song. And let's do the angelic song. Then let's reactive shot. Alyssa. Go ahead and drink a personal defensive potion. Then drink a health potion. Then do the withering. Wanderer wants to come up here. And we can got some bleeding on it. Elon, get this cross right here. You'll hit everyone that's left. And that just leaves the dragon. Can you stun the dragon? No. I can tell you to make a whole extra attack here, though. Donovan is receiving guidance. Can heal like this. Puts a barrier on her too. And then get another heal off like this. Those do significant damage. Eric can big strike on you. And then go ahead, spend the bravery to do the smaller big strike. That'll be your turn. The angel will hit it. You can stop one of its turns. Not the other one. So take a run around like this. Then go ahead with the Song of Valor. In the battle song. Wanderer. I mean, and hit it as much you can. Got some bleeding in there. We're going to give you actually quite a few opportunities here. I don't think you'll be able to kill it. Oh, maybe. Although it'll probably be someone else that happens to pick it up. Yeah. Elon. Or Eric. You're standing right next to each other. And, let's take all that. And, I mean, there is a wyvern in our way. We can gather that one, but I'm not going to get into another fight with Alyssa shaken and risk her life. Got some nice loot. No levels. But, honestly, this party doesn't need it. Lucky cards. Catherine has pissed off a bunch of people by being lucky at cards. Well, that'll happen. Catherine, you're not in training. You should be in training. Hey. Eden. So, how are things, Papa? Please, don't make fun of me, Guildmaster. I can't help how I react to it. You have no idea how hard... You have no idea how it is to hear those words again after so many years. You're happy to hear them, aren't you? I can't deny that. I don't really deserve it after how I treated her all these years. But I will try my best to earn it. Maybe I should buy her a small doll as a present. I think she might be too old for that. Really? But she is still so little. She's old enough that some of the younger adventurers are already showing interest in her. Oh, do they? Could you tell me their names? I'd be happy to learn more about them. Ah, crap. Went full daddy mode. How else can I help you? That's all. May Ganenta bless you. What about you, Nora? Yeah, we want to talk to you. How are things between you and Eden? It's great. We're nearly as close as we used to be. We even eat at the same table again. That really means a lot to you, doesn't it? I always worried that I might have completely destroyed my relationship with Papa. When we sat together as a family, Millie, Papa, and me, it was one of my happiest memories. I just want to have a slice of that back. Is everything alright, Guildmaster? I just had something in my eyes. Anything else I can do for you? No, that's all. Ganenta bless you, Guildmaster. Well, that's cute. Just wanted to check in on them. I knew that we had that sitting around. I don't think we have anything else here. If I go auto sort and look at the bottom tier, we're gonna want these, and probably these, and maybe even these. But I don't think we want anything else significantly. Well, hold on. It's not a great gem. We're usually low on these hides. I'll take a couple of potions. Ooh, Scoundrel Mask. Even an enchanted mask to hide one's identity. Even though it doesn't seem like it covers much, people are still unable to recognize the face behind it. Hide gives you hidden. I'll take that. And, I'm gonna just sell any of these little bits and bobs that are just completely useless to us, or more or less useless to us. Which, honestly, will include that potion. And Fragments of Darkness. I'm gonna sell a couple of those gems. And we're gonna check in with our Master Potion Crafter. And if we have some permanent potions we could hand out, I would like that. Yeah, we chewed through those common herbs very fast. But, that's what they're there for. Any more assignments to be had? Yeah, we actually do have some more assignments. And the Guardians got actually fairly messed up doing that. Paula didn't. Paula managed to avoid anything, but everyone else got pretty messed up. I guess the writers will go out next. And yeah. They actually could use some leveling up. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll send them out. There's got to be a quest that's good for them to go out on. Yeah, we have a few choices. And I'm I'm wondering about this one. They're 15, but they're all fairly well geared and whatnot, I believe. This could use an improvement. But they have a mix of good gear in there. You know, it's kind of funny to me, the way, like... I figured, like, the Guardians obviously being the first team sort of formed, and the ones that we kind of pushed first, plus it has, multiple of the named characters who have their own little skill trees, which help them be a little more powerful than anyone else. Between all of that, I figured that the Guardians would be first, but I figured it would sort of go down the line because of how we just ended up forming them. But it's kind of interesting how they start to form those waves of some are more powerful than others, some are weaker. We should actually take a moment when we can and send the parties into training again. But we're constantly fighting against that money sink of everyone's, you know, everyone needs their wages, right? Which is a large part of it. I wonder if it would be more efficient for us to have fewer parties. If that would be, we would gather money faster because we wouldn't be paying so many salaries. Obviously, these extras, you know, they're not contributing anything. But... Anyways. It's all just rambling thoughts from me right now. We'll send the writers out next time. They should definitely be level up. Even Emma's halfway up to the next level up. But everyone else is much closer. They'll definitely all be leveling up. I don't think there's any training to be had among them. Although, there's a fair bit. And, just so many things to spend money on. In any case, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time at our Adventure Guild.